The Premier League is sitting on a ticking time bomb. Manchester City's PSR case has been decided for months, but the verdict remains locked away. Why? Because revealing it would expose the Premier League's impossible position and potentially destroy the entire competition. This is the explosive truth about APT versus PSR, the real reason we don't know Man City's fate. In October 2024, Manchester City scored a massive legal victory. Their challenge to the Premier League's associated party transaction rules was successful. The tribunal found the Premier League had discriminated against City multiple times. The 175-page verdict was devastating. The bombshell finding? Shareholder loans must be treated the same as commercial deals. This single ruling has created a catastrophic chain reaction. 8 Premier League clubs are now in the firing line. Their shareholder loans total a staggering £1.8 billion. Everton, £451 million. Brighton, £373 million. Arsenal, £324 million. Chelsea, £303 million. Leicester, £132 million. Bournemouth, £115 million. Liverpool, £71 million. And Wolves, £65 million. The ultimate irony: Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester United, the clubs that lobbied hardest for tougher regulations, are now facing catastrophic consequences. And speaking of Manchester United, they reported losses of £113.2 million last season alone. Their 3-year losses reached a staggering £312.9 million. Yet they escaped punishment through 2 exceptional allowances that magically reduced their breach from £78 million to just £8 million. Meanwhile, Everton got hammered with an 8-point deduction for breaches totaling just £36.1 million. When Everton offered exactly the same mitigating factors as United, they were rejected. If the same punishment ratio were applied to United's actual breach, they would face a 60-point deduction, relegation territory. Using the Everton and Forest precedents, here's what these clubs are facing. Arsenal, 39.9 points. Brighton, 45.9 points. Chelsea, 37.3 points. Everton, 55.5 points. Additional. Leicester, 16.5 points. Bournemouth, 14.4 points. Liverpool, and 8.8 points. Wolves, 8.0 points. That's a combined 243.8 points in deductions, enough to relegate clubs or deny Europe. But that's not all. These clubs gained an unfair sporting advantage through their shareholder loans. This opens the door to compensation claims from 20 to 30 clubs, worth between £1.6 billion and £2.3 billion. We're talking about a litigation nightmare that could bankrupt multiple clubs and destroy the Premier League as we know it. The Premier League faces impossible timing questions. Will all 8 cases be concluded in time for punishments to start in the same season? Should penalties be applied all at once or spread across multiple seasons? If other clubs get their punishments spread out, shouldn't City get the same treatment? The Premier League is trapped in a catch-22 of epic proportions. Option 1. Throw the book at City, then throw the same book at Arsenal, Brighton, Chelsea and the others. Result? Multiple clubs relegated and billions in compensation claims. Option 2. Go easy on these 8 clubs to avoid destroying the league. But then City must get the same leniency, potentially escaping punishment entirely. The delicious irony? Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester United, the clubs that pushed hardest for these regulations, are now facing the most severe consequences. Their campaign to restrict City has backfired spectacularly. The hunters have become the hunted. City's legal team has created the perfect trap. The Premier League cannot punish City without destroying itself in the process. This is why we still don't know City's PSR fate. The Premier League is paralysed by the catastrophic consequences of any decision. And if City are cleared of all charges, these clubs and the Premier League are in real trouble. The Premier League has created a regulatory monster that is now consuming its creators. Can it possibly survive this perfect storm of its own making? Hit subscribe for more explosive football analysis. This is just the beginning of the Premier League's nightmare.